In Madden 21, the 3-3-5 wide manual rush completely decimated under center offenses. And as a player that has always played under center, I found myself in the shotgun for the first time ever.
Well.
This year in Madden 22, especially on next gen, under center returns in a big way. And in today's video, I'm going to show you a simple one-play touchdown against the cover 2 that EA claims they fixed. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Dan for the Madden YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the best under center playbook in all of Madden 22, and it is the LA Rams offense. Now, if you guys did not know, this is the offense that I have been live labbing on Twitch since last week, and I just released it on my strategy website, gridirongameplans.gg. You guys could go over to Gridiron Game Plans right now, and I have just released 34 videos and over 200 minutes of content out of the LA Rams, and we have just scratched the surface. In that game plan, you're going to be able to find the single back bunch X nasty, my base offensive formation, breakdowns out of the single back bunch tight end, single back tight Y off, and double south formations. And that is just the beginning. I've still got ace content to come in this playbook and shotgun content to come, because this is actually a really good shotgun playbook as well. All things considered, I think the Rams is a top playbook in the game. Not a lot of players are talking about it because it doesn't have the bunch offset with the meta plays that people are looking for. It does actually have the bunch offset, but you guys can go over to Gridiron Game Plans and subscribe for $9.95 a month. And every week in our Vault update, we take a look at the meta, or the most effective tactics available being used by pro players on the MCS circuit, breaking down not only how and why the pros do what they do, but most importantly, how you can counter those metas when you face them in online gameplay. And like I mentioned, on top of that, your subscription includes any and every offensive and defensive game plan. You definitely need to go take a look at this single back bunch X nasty. It is crazy. The 3-3-5 wide, every opponent I've faced in 3-3-5 wide has gotten out of that formation against this offense. I promise you it's that good. If you guys are one of those players that wants to try something new, definitely go check out that Rams offense. Now let's go ahead and get into today's video. We're going to be talking about a one-play touchdown formula against the cover 2 defense. Now, EA thinks that they fixed the cover 2 deep zones in this game.
You serious?
And truthfully, they really didn't. So I'm going to show this to you. This is conceptual. You could do this out of single back. You could do this out of shotgun. And you're going to want a doubles type of formation. So I'm going to choose something arbitrary, single back doubles curl flats. And I'm going to go up against a cover 2 shell. Now, anytime you're going up against a cover 2 shell, if you put your solo receiver side on the wide side of the field, and you put the tight end on an out route and the B receiver on a fade, the deep half that is found on the wide side of the field in cover 2 will bite to the inside and look kind of like the Chicago Bears looked like on Sunday Night Football against the Rams. So let's go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. We're going to go ahead and snap this football, and you're going to notice that the fade gets an outside release, and then the safety runs into center field, allowing us to just throw a wide open touchdown down the sideline for a quick one-play score.
It's that easy.
Now, let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here out of a shotgun style formation. So I'm going to go right back. We're going to look for a double style formation. Doesn't really matter. And we're going to go ahead and call Tampa 2 again. And you're just going to put the tight end on an out route, the B receiver on a fade. Really can do whatever you want otherwise. Maybe go ahead and run something like this. And as soon as that guy gets off a jam, that safety's going to bite to the inside, and you're just going to throw a straight up bullet down the sideline, and Deshaun Jackson has no one within 40 yards of him for the one-play score. Now, don't you fret. The reason that this particular concept works is actually due to the fact that this receiver gets jammed. So if you are a player that likes to run a fair amount of cover 2, you will want to turn off your zone drops, or turn on. So if you're a player that wants to run cover 2, you are going to turn on your zone drops, and that's going to turn off the jam animations. Because this receiver is getting jammed for the longest, he gets jammed to the outside. And as a result, with there being no vertical route other than that fade, for some reason, this deep half decides to sink towards the middle of the field to help out his teammates, allowing us to then throw the ball right by him for the one-play score. He has no clue it happened until the ball's already been caught, and Deshaun Jackson is long gone. So what you're going to want to do with this, if you're facing this style of attack, is you can either turn on your zone drops, or you can bring up your coverage adjustments menu and hit sticks or left bumper. That would be L1 on PlayStation. What that does is it turns off the zone drops for those players, and now there will be no zone chucks, and that player will sync to the sticks. And as a result, when we go to this same style of route combination, you should see that the safety is able to react. Now, speed still matters. You see right there that Deshaun Jackson getting the free release is not a good thing when you have Deshaun Gibson, who's a little bit of a elder statesman at this point in his career, you know, playing that deep half. So if you're going to do this, you probably want to make sure that you're moving that safety out. And even then, that can still be a little bit catastrophic. At least he'll still try to play that route, have a little bit of an affinity for that route. But again, you don't want them to jam the outside receiver on this, because if they do, he's going to end up playing it, or he's going to end up sinking to the middle of the field and not playing that route. So again, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I can hit protect the sticks, and then I can click onto this safety and move him out a couple steps. If this is something that you are worried about, that is a great way to counter it. Again, as I run through this setup, the fade won't get jammed, and the safety will try to play it a little bit closer. Again, you still might be able to chuck it over the top of his head if he's slow, which Gibson is, but at least you can see right there that he is attempting to play that route. So again, guys, that is today's video. That is a simple one-play touchdown formula against the cover two when they have their zone drops off, or they're playing traditional chuck rules on this. This is something that truthfully you can go ahead and motion to or from. So if you wanted to get kind of cute with it, maybe you come out in a play like single back wing, something where we're maybe running an outside stretch type of call, and you get your opponent, you notice that they're playing a Tampa 2 because you want their outside corner to play force. You see that he's that force defender with the F icon over his head. He's the player that kind of gets down on the stretch and tries to make a play off the edge. And if you catch them in that cover two, well, now you're thinking, okay, cover two is their way that they like to stop the run here. Maybe you go ahead in this example and you motion away, try to get their attention, maybe looking left. Actually, you want to check into a pass play first to make this work. So you can check into a pass play, set up your fade, and motion this guy away. Now, one thing I will say as well with this is that it's pretty important that you pay attention to how wide the B receiver is. You want him as close to the sideline as possible when he's the outside receiver. Sometimes if he's in closer to the numbers, that safety can react. So certain formations will do this better than others. But you see right there, he does sink to the inside right as we took that sack. But the concept is there for the easy one-play score. Again, I'll show that to you. Kind of catch them in a cover two shell for run stopping purposes. You could go ahead and set up something super arbitrary. This is actually called an Ohio concept, meaning the slot receiver or the tight end's running an out, and the outside receiver is pushing vertically to open up a pocket for you to throw in the short flat. But this actually has a completely different effect on the way that this coverage is being played. If you can hold on to the ball long enough, you'll see what I mean. That guy kind of jumps to center field, and I know we're getting shed right there, but you can clearly see that the concept works for a one-play score. So again, guys, that is today's video. This is just a simple concept that you can run out of pretty much any playbook in the game. But again, if you guys are looking to take your game to the next level, you guys need to check out the LA Rams game plan on gridirongameplans.gg. Again, guys, $9.95 a month unlocks the entire website. At this point in time, we've got 40 plus vault videos out for game plans. We have done so much content already on the website this year, and the game is not even a month old. I'm going to be taking this game plan on the streets, those MUT streets, the weekend league streets, on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ZanMadden. You guys can follow me on Twitter @ZanMadden, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the streams on the website. If not, we'll see you guys right back here tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.